Well, the direct line is certainly on its way. We are 3 days old in our new format, and I thought it was certainly not a surprise to us, but very welcoming that Nino Podesta today tipped 7 out of the 9 winners at the Kenilworth meeting on the Hollywoodbets Challenge. And we've got this thing, Lyle Cooper, before we introduce Nino, who I'm sure people know anyway, to all our direct line followers. We've got this competition that Hollywoodbets have organized, and they've got, I think, in excess of 40 tipsters.
Yes, well,
when Nino came through with a Pierce Stratum kind of ride right at the end, just touch off the leaders. And
how was a Porto Monzano ride?
Yeah, a bit of that. Yeah. But he got up. He got up. Which is great testimony to him in the years of following, but wonderful for us as the direct line in only day 3 of our current venture.
And Nico, we've tipped, I think, 17 winners in 3 days, and I think our strength as well is having the experts in each center, and we can see that paying off already.
Absolutely. Nino, I'm going to put up your bet on the screen. Congratulations. I know that Hollywood have given you 500 Rand for your win today against all the other tipsters in the country. But just very quickly, here is Nino's slip. You'll notice the only losing horses were in races 1 and 7, but the rest, Nino, you liked. Welcome.
Yes, Nico, well, I've got to be honest that the one horse that I did tip was a lot to do with you. So thank you very much. Because as you know, it's easy to take individual credit for this, but I must dedicate this to the team, because without you, I wouldn't have tipped the legal chit chat. We spoke about this morning, and you mentioned it, and then I looked at it and I realized that that was the right horse.
Well, there we go. Go It Alone lost, and the Agent's Muse lost. But as for Teflon Man, Summer Lily, Mighty Mac, Hang Out the Stars, Legal Chit Chat, Mr. Monocle, and Air of Royalty, they all came in, and the piece de resistance was Air of Royalty, because that one we also tipped as first to our direct line clients because of you, Nino. You like that?
Yeah. Well, Nico, I'm so proud that you had the confidence to tip a horse like that. It had no form, and the argument that I made wasn't strong, but you had the confidence in me, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Nico.
Well,
also, we've got to stress that this is a team effort. I don't want individual credit or praise. This is a team effort, and everybody on this team must get credit for this.
Well, Lyle, he brings up a good point, because as you well know, when we send out our sheets, and we'll let you know in a moment how to come on board. If you're not joined the direct line, we come from a Clocking the Gallop. Clocking the Gallop is very much still running through our veins and still very much part of us. But this was an extra subscription service, which we thought the public wanted. And certainly the uptake has been excellent, showing that there is a yearning for these kind of tips, and people are prepared to pay for it.
It's good value, Nico. I mean, literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if you look at our tipping sheets, I know all the guys and girls that are on board should be very happy so far. And it's amazing who we actually have now as clients. Some really important people, punters who know a lot about racing, so they trust us, and that's good news.
It is good news. Just briefly, guys, whilst I'm looking for these slides to show, just explain the process, what we do on a day-to-day basis in order to get these tips out. It's not just one person that suddenly comes up with selections that he studied the card and we send those out. Just briefly iron out what we actually do together.
Do you want me, Nino, to take that one, Nico?
Yeah, I think you can, Lyle, and then Nino can comment.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed it because, all 4 of us spend, every day. We all get together. We discuss every race. We discuss every horse. If anyone's got a horse that they like for a reason, they need to justify it. We choose the best bet, the value bets, all the exotics together. And, the years of experience between us are amazing. And I have noticed that having the expert at different centers, I've just said this, but it is such a benefit to have people who know PE, people who know Greyville. I mean, at Greyville, for instance, that's just not my strength. And it's lovely to have a team that branches out, and we know all of them. So, and you and I laugh a lot because our Ghost Rider and Nino, they're very funny to have on the phone.
Absolutely. Well, Nino, you're the PE king. So if people want to come on board for Friday, okay, this is going out on Wednesday night, Thursday morning, but make sure it doesn't matter when you sign up because you're in for a 4-week period. You're already looking at that card for Friday, and you already told me you got winners on that card. So you are the PE guy, and they must join before Friday to get your next set of selections.
Yes, I believe that is the option that they do have, Nico. And, I would prefer them to pay the 400 Rand and come on for all the meat, which I think is a much, much better value package. For 100 Rand more, they're going to get all the tips for every single meeting for the month for 100 Rand more. So, I would suggest that and advise them to do that.
Okay, well, here it is,
100%.
a little bit more information and who you can contact. So basically, we started this as a subscription-based service. We were giving out free videos on a daily basis, and we've been doing that for a good 2.5, almost 3 years. But we found that we weren't being supported in terms of sponsors. We rely on you to support us, and it works out at just less than 15 Rand a day. We started this on Monday. I can tell you that Monday was excellent. Tuesday was very good. And surprisingly, today was excellent too. And we're hoping that Lyle and I come up with the winners tomorrow for Turffontein on Thursday. But it did start on Monday, and it will cost 400 for a 4-week period, which works out to less than 15 Rand a day. No matter what day you start on, it's exactly 4 weeks from the day that you start to the day that it needs to be topped up again. Lyle, if I can come to you, we found that we needed to concentrate on tipping. So we have employed a new person to come on board, and Bella is doing a fantastic job from an administrative point of view. So if you need to speak to someone now, you can either on our mobile number or via WhatsApp, and she'll be able to guide you in the right direction. So it's not like we're not touchable or you can't get hold of us. She will pass on all that information.
Yeah, Nico, we've got so many inquiries. I know all of us get so many inquiries and we're busy working, so we're not doing a professional job at replying. So Bella is just fantastic at this. She knows horse racing very well, and I think that the people will find her very helpful and sweet, and she'll look after them in any way they need. So they must just phone her, and great asset to have to the team. I don't know how you did this in the past, because you used to do that and tip and work. I don't know how you did that. I really don't.
Just very quickly, Nino referred to getting individual selections, which is the case. So I'll come to that as my final point. But here's some more information. And these are our contact details. Important that you take note of these numbers. If you want to speak to anyone about what we offer, then contact Bella on her mobile number 079 390 5747 or WhatsApp her on the same number. If you'd like to rather communicate via email, then our email address is up on the screen. It is thedirectlinesa, one word, all lowercase, @gmail.com. We're using the two same accounts. We're using the Clocking the Gallop account or the Specialized Racing Services account, which we use for the Ghost Rider. They are both FNB with branch code 250655. And there are the account numbers, which I'm not going to repeat. They're actually on the screen. I'll just quickly read them out. Clocking the Gallop is 6290552831, and Specialized Racing Services is 6293403860. The final point is the 300 Rand payments. If you don't want every day, and you only want, for example, Nino Podesta selections, then you only pay 300, and you will get what Nino tips. Again, for a 4-week period, it'll cost you 300 Rand, and it'll be whatever Nino decides to send. So it's not restricted to Nino's center, which is Port Elizabeth or Quebec. He might want to tip for a big Joburg meeting, a Cape Town meeting. So whatever Nino does, you are belonging to his services, and that costs just 100 Rand less. However, as Nino pointed out, the savvy people and the business brain would tell you, rather take the 400 Rand option and get everyone's selections every day rather than the 300 Rand. But if you do want the 300 Rand option, you have to pay the 300, and then in the reference that you put on your deposit slip, tell us whose tips you want for the 300 Rand.
And please put your name.
Yeah, final comment. And remember, just to put your name and your mobile number and to send us that proof of deposit to either our email address or our WhatsApp number, which is to Bella. Nino, final comment with you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You'll be awarded with a 500 Rand prize. It must be great to sit at the top of the tree because you didn't look like winning. In fact, you were tipping a number of winners, but you only really won the race with the very last winner, Air Royalty, which not many people would have found. And all credit to you for doing that.
Yeah, Nico, I think the last two winners, but the one in the last, I think, got us a short-head decision. My final comment is this: if people need any more proof of how good we are, this is the third member of the Clock in the Gallop team that actually has won that competition. You've won it, and I think Neil Andrews has won it as well. Lyle Cooper has been very competitive in that competition as well.
And he's not only going to win one, he's going to win more, Lyle. And you're on the monthly and the weekly standings, you're always up there in the top 5.
Yeah, being so consistent, except for I literally came stone last today and Nino came first. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm normally up there, but not today.
No, but you didn't tip for the truth is you didn't partake in the Cape Town.
I didn't study. Didn't study at all.
Together. Just one final comment, and you'll know this. We're on Twitter as well. And what we've decided to do is, because we can't always just forget about our loyal followers that don't have the money to pay for us, but what we have started is something called One for the Day. So if you go to our Twitter handle, which is at the Direct Line SA for South Africa, if you go there sort of an hour or two before racing starts, local racing that is, South Africa, we will tip you a horse for the day that we think will win. Not will run a place, but will win. We have tipped 1, 2, 3, but the backup
all 3 days.
They've all won. But the backup horses we had, just in case we didn't go for those, strangely enough, have also won. So if we had to tip 2 horses every day, we would have won. Anyway, go to at the Direct Line SA, follow us on Twitter, and get that One for the Day free information. Lyle, I'll leave you to wrap it all up for us, but thanks for joining me, Nina, and thanks for joining me, Lyle. Lyle, last word is yours.
Last word for me, I would like to say that Nino said we're a team, so we'd like to see that 500 Rand being split, please, Nino. And secondly, it's been a pleasure being part of this. I'm very excited. And yeah, what a great bunch of guys. Having Bella is fantastic. So please, guys, get involved with us, and you'll get winners every day.
Fantastic stuff. That's our Direct Line broadcast for today. It's a Wednesday evening, and we're all on top of the world.